Hello everyone, this is Anil Thomas and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to discuss about a very important feature in any DSLR, that is the autofocus system. I have seen many of my friends complain about their pictures not being sharp and clear. The reason that I could find was their images were not in focus, and what I realized was they don't know the fundamentals of an autofocus system. So here today I'm gonna discuss the autofocus system in my Nikon D850, which is same in every DSLR, and there is no difference in that except the mirrorless systems. So to understand the autofocus system, first you should understand how a DSLR works. In every DSLR there is a body and a lens. The lens lets the light through and the body takes the light and produces the image. So if you look at the camera, if you look at the DSLR, the lens is in the center of the body, and you can see there's a viewfinder here which is not exactly aligned to the alignment of the lens. So when the light comes here, how the image really goes to the viewfinder, which is not exactly in the same line as of the lens. There is a mirror which is set up here. Basically that mirror reflects the light upward, and there is a prism, pentaprism here. That pentaprism really shows the image in through the viewfinder. So this is about most DSLRs and not about the mirrorless systems, where we don't have a pentaprism and a mirror in a mirrorless system. There are mainly two types of autofocus system there in every DSLR. The most important one is called phase detection autofocus system, and the second one is contrast detection autofocus system. So both these systems work, it depends on how you are taking the photo. Basically, if you are taking the photo looking through the viewfinder, then the phase detection autofocus system works, and if you are using your LCD monitor, the live view, then the contrast based autofocus system works. So how it works is basically when the light comes through the lens, I already said there is a mirror here which reflects the light upward. Also the same mirror is a little transparent as well, and it lets a little bit of light to go in, and there is one more mirror right next to the main mirror, and that the second mirror reflects the light towards the phase detect autofocus system, where the phase detect autofocus system will detect the amount of light, and there are too many sensors in the phase detect system, and that will determine whether your image is in right focus or in focus or out of focus. I will take through the phase detect autofocus system in another video. Now let's look at how the contrast detection autofocus system works. So basically that system works when you do the photography using your live view screen. Basically how that works is when the light comes through the lens, and when you use the live view, basically the mirror is not doing any role in this. So the light directly comes to the sensor inside. Through the sensor you are able to see the image in your live view screen. Now when you touch or when you select a particular focus point here, it analyzes what's the contrast between the brightest and the darkest area there, and then it determines whether the image is in focus or not. So the disadvantage of this system is that it takes a while, not too many seconds, but it's slower than the phase detection autofocus system. So the contrast based system is basically used in mobile phones and point and shoot cameras, etc., and also in DSLRs when you use the live view screen, this particular system is used. So I will take you through the contrast based system in another video. And these are the major two major types of autofocus systems in every DSLR, but there is one more kind of autofocus system called hybrid autofocus system, which is used in Sony mirrorless cameras, which I will take in other video. And that's it. Thanks for watching this video and stay tuned for the other ones.